Hi, I'm Jonathan Fisk. I'm a member of the Silver Beach Carousel Board of Directors, and I'm also the head of the Friends of the Carousel. All my wife, we're the volunteer coordinators. And I'm going to talk to you today about how we make popcorn in our Super 60, our small popcorn popper. This is the one we use on days when we don't expect to have a lot of traffic in the carousel. We have the big one for heavy days, but this is the one we use a lot, mostly through the winter and also on weekdays during the summer. There are 3 switches inside. Switch on the right turns on the light. It also turns on a heater in the bottom, keeps the popcorn warm. Second switch turns on the stirring rod inside the kettle. And the one on the far left turns on the heater in the kettle. That should only be on when you're getting ready to pop popcorn or while you're popping corn. Once we turn on all 3 switches, we have to let the kettle heat up. This usually takes about 3 to 4 minutes. And when it's ready, we'll put in the popcorn and the oil. We use 1/3 of a cup of oil. This is the oil measuring cup. That's 2 full strokes on the pump. This is the measure we use for the popcorn. You fill it to the top and then put in a scant ½ tablespoon of the flavacol, which is a mixture of salt and flavoring. So now we've got to wait for it to heat up. Okay, it's been a few minutes since I turned on the heat, so we're going to put in the oil. And now the popcorn. Make sure you leave the doors open while the popping is going on, otherwise it gets all steamed up inside. Okay, the popping is beginning to slow down, but we're going to wait until it's almost completed before we dump the popper. Okay, the popping is just about completed now, so I'm going to turn off the stirrer and the kettle, and then I'm going to dump the popcorn. Now I'm going to stir up the popcorn. See, we get a lot of these small pieces and the unpopped kernels go down into the drawer. We want to serve hot popcorn whenever we can, so if we don't have anybody requesting popcorn right at this moment, we might bag a few bags and leave them inside the machine, or otherwise we'll just leave the popcorn in there. It'll be kept warm. Once popping is completed, we close up the doors to keep the heat inside. Okay, we can use the scoop to open the bag up, like so. And there we go, fresh hot popcorn, ready for the customer. Okay. If we're coming to make popcorn for the first time of the day, we may find that the popcorn machine has a sign like this on it, which means that the folks who used it last night put cleaning solution in the kettle. So the first thing we do before we can begin doing anything else is to clean the kettle out. Move the sign, open the doors, take out the plug by twisting to the left and pulling down. And carefully remove the machine. You have to tilt it a little bit to get it out. Since we have cleaning solution inside, we'll have to take it to the kitchen where we rinse it out, we clean it with a little soapy water, rinse it again, and dry it before we bring it back to start making popcorn. Okay, we need our scrubbing pad, we need detergent, and we need hot water. First thing we do is dump out the old cleaning solution. Then we put some hot water in, rinse it out. We add a little detergent, more hot water, and then we give it a light scrubbing. The point of doing this is to remove all the loose material inside. There will be some heavy black buildup. Don't worry about that. We have a different process for getting rid of that than we do every now and then. It's important to make sure we never get any of the underside of the kettle or the plug wet, because that's electrical stuff and doesn't like water. Alright, now we'll just dry out the inside. Ready to go. To reinstall the kettle, it's usually easiest to tilt it slightly, put it in the right way, tilt it slightly, and hook up the front side pin first, and the back side pin, and then put the cord in and twist it to the right to lock it in.